Hi, this is Sir RJ. Welcome back. Today, we are going to do a drawing of a one-point perspective. A one-point perspective is a drawing of a three-dimensional object that mimics the human eye. So in this case, we have the top view, we have the front view, and our perspective drawing will be placed here. And as you can see, we have three lines. This line below is our ground line. This is our horizon line, and this one will be our picture plane. Let's say we have an observer. I'll use this as an example, placed here. So our observer, or the observer's eyes, is 7 centimeters above ground. So you will set your vanishing point 7 centimeters above ground. That is where your horizon line will be placed. And then on the horizon line, that is where your vanishing point is located. Now, like I've said, we have an object here, we have the observer here, and his eyes is 7 centimeters above ground. Now, let's say, for example, that the observer is looking at the object with a given distance. The object is 4 centimeters to the left. So from the top going here, that is 4 centimeters. And he is actually away with a distance of 6 centimeters. So our observer is this one, and that is what we call the station point. Now the vanishing point is always above the station point, and it is located on the horizon line. So this will be our vanishing point. Now we will start creating our three-dimensional object. So what we should do is we have to project all lines from our top view and our front view. So if you have noticed, there are lots of boxes created, but what we are actually interested in is the look of our front view. So from this one, we should take a look or have a look which will form our front view. So as you can see, there is a plane that looks like a U. There is a couple of boxes here that looks like a U. And then we have two boxes here. Now it looks like two boxes. The intersecting points should be connected to our vanishing point. So let's start with the easiest. Let's start with the corner. So using a ruler, connect a line to the vanishing point. And then we may also connect other lines. So like for example, this one, this is actually the topmost corner of our object. So let's connect that one. We will try to project this corner. We wouldn't know how long the object should be because we are mimicking the human eye. So the object's length is now dependent on how far you are away from the object. So how should we place the length in our drawing? So listen, from one point that you are going to project, you have to connect this to our station point. So get your ruler, let's try it. Okay. What we are interested here, or interested in, is where the line intersects with the picture plane. So this one intersects with this one. So from this point, we will create a vertical line downwards. I stop at this line. Why? Because we know that from this point, that is the edge or the farthest end of our object, and the line sits at what do you call this, at the right side of our object. So therefore, it also sits at this right corner, or at this right line. So we've placed a line there. It is only logical that once an intersecting point is created, we will create a line for that. So let's put a line to the other end. And again, look where I stopped. I stopped here at this line. Because if I extend the line more, it wouldn't serve a purpose, because it will just go if it will just go farther away from the object. We have many options to choose from. We can start with this point, this point, this point, this point. Actually, any point that we have. But let us try picking the easiest first. So let's say this point. So in the projected line, it is this point. So let's connect that to the vanishing point. You know what? I want to ink this initial plane so that you will have a clearer picture of it. Let's just try to project this point. Where does this point, or where is this point located in this line? So let's try to project it again to our station point. So it connects here, and I will project it downwards. So this is where it should stop, since there is a connecting point or an intersecting point. I won't create a line because I know that from this point there is no line. But the important thing here is you have to remember there is a line here that is also the same, also has the same measurement as this one, and we have another point at the far end. So I will look for the far end line which is here, and there is a line somewhere here to here. Okay. Are you able to see now how our object is forming? Now what I want to do is to project this line. We can project this using the station point. However, since I've already projected it downwards, what I can do is from this point, just connect it to the vanishing point. So if I connect this to the vanishing point, I will be able to determine where it lands at the far end of our object. See, this is the line. This line is this one. So when you project from the beginning or from the front end going backwards, the intersecting point of those two lines is this one. So from here to here. And then same goes to the other one. And then there is a line here. So from this point, this line, so there is a line downwards. So how would we know where it will end? We have a line here, and then the line extends downwards. So here, we'll just project it again to the vanishing point. So the lines intersected here, which means that this should be connected here, and this should be connected there. Now let me erase these pencil marks. So that is our final object. I hope you learned something from me. Hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.